Okay.
Oh, whoa, it turned on at the same time.
What?
All right.
Radioactive.
Let's see here. This is game number 17 of the Bryling Games.
Is it now?
Growing Pains.
Oh.
All right.
Wait, wasn't it called Growing Pains last time?
It was called Growing Pains one time before, but you guys took a different route, so we changed the name later on. So.
Okay.
All right. So.
I have to talk to Shawana sometime today,
Yeah.
so that's got to happen.
Okay. Let's get some real quick, just points of reference for the GM. Pat Saylor is part of Bryling now. I'm guessing he's living in the refuge.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rooms that you could easily be done. Just want to make sure that's where he's at right now. So that's where he
Who's that
is.
again?
He is our keeper's
Oh, right.
refugee, essentially.
The guy we didn't kill.
Yep, that's him.
Okay.
And very quickly too, also I wanted to know how often you use the tent with the...
I wouldn't say often.
I would say often, if we're out of town. That tent's awesome. We brought it with us to the games.
Yeah, but what if it... I don't know that I would... But we haven't said it, and I don't know that I would want it used a lot. I don't want attention brought to it.
But we don't have to say it a lot.
I don't know. I'm going to say we've used it 4 times right now.
Okay, sure.
I mean...
Okay.
That
If
makes
you've used
sense.
it about 4 times, then I will say then this happens. When you go in there, and if you're going in there during the day, it's obviously nighttime, and nighttime is day. You already knew that trick. But if it is nighttime in there, you do notice that there are candles set out inside next to the tub
Okay.
that are already lit, and you do notice that there are like little vials of different like lotions, bath salts, and soaps along the edges of the tub that seem to be replaced. If you ever happen to use them, they seem
Can I make this safe to assume that we're entering a spa? This is almost a portal to a spa.
maybe, but like I said, this is only a one-room thing. It's as if like a domed building. And the only exit
Okay.
entrance is the one that you guys go in and out of.
Rika's not suspicious at all. She is loving this.
Shilana's suspicious. Shilana's not going back in.
It's okay. It could be Rika's tent for all I care.
Well, I would like to give it back to the person that left it behind.
Sure, but they have not
that's
come looking for it yet.
Never gonna. Yeah, I don't know
Sure.
if that's gonna happen.
And Joanna and them did say that if they see the people come by, they'll happily say, "Hey, we got your tent," but they have yet to
Okay.
see that group come by. So there's no word as to they're looking for their tent that they have lost. So Rika, if you're using this thing a bit more often than Shiana, would you use those lotions or those other things that are set aside? You do notice that as you go in there for multiple times, you do notice that somehow the water is circulating. That is fresh water.
I would do
Oh,
like an
okay.
Arcana check on the lotion if you can. Would you do that in the tent? I don't think you would.
I don't think I would. I mean, Rika's pretty suspicious of everything, but the tent is just so awesome. And there's only one way in she can see, so she probably wouldn't be that suspicious about it. So no. I mean, I would use it at least once.
Sure. When you do use them, you actually find out that they actually have a bit of a nice property to them. It is to say that when you start a game that I DM, you are more than welcome to give yourself, as long as you're going to use that lotion, like I'd imagine at some point during the times, one of those lotions, is that you can actually have a resistance to anything that you like. You just have to tell me what it is before when the game starts. So what
That's
resistance
awesome.
would you like during this game? You can say any element or any material. You could even say something like iron or bone or stone or wood.
Oh, that's cool.
Or you can say either the usuals like lightning, fire, ice, water.
I want to have a resistance to poison.
Poison, surely.
It's a fair choice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just write that down.
Sure, so for this game you have a resistance to poison. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, it feels good. I will tell you, not the rest of the domers, though. I want Jared in there. But I will tell you about it.
I still don't think I would use it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you don't have
That's
to.
cool.
As nice as it sounds, I don't know. She already feels guilty about using the tent when it's somebody else's in the first place. It's a nice change, but she just doesn't like that. It's unsettling.
I will tell one more person about the tent, other than Shailana. And that's Jalen. I don't know, something about Jalen. I really like Jalen.
Jalen's pretty great.
Yeah.
Sure.
That and the fact Rika would know that she stood up against her sister.
Then where does the tent reside bulk of its time? Does the tent reside with...
I mean, like, how big is it?
I
I'd
would
like to
leave it-
say
It's
carry it.
travelable. Yeah. Who's carrying it though? is what I'm
I would
asking.
say I'm carrying it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to know.
I have the stone horse, so I can carry more weight than everybody else. Not that it matters, but
Sure.
that's kind of how I feel.
Sure.
That sounds good.
Yeah, Jalen heard about it. Jalen would be all down for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds like amazing.
Don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody.
Definitely not.
Just the three of us. No.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
The Domers know about the tent.
Oh well, yeah, they know about it, but I'm not letting them in.
No.
No.
It's not enough room for stinky boys.
Yeah.
There's not enough room for the wingmen. As it
That's
were.
true. That's true. That's true. Arya can know though. I'll allow Arya.
She's not on the wingmen,
I know.
so it's okay.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people
Not
on the
yet.
wingman. I'm not gonna tell everybody.
Okay.
Not yet. What do you mean? You can't have a girl in the wingmen.
Yeah. What the fuck?
A wing woman.
You and I go drinking all the time.
You and
Yeah,
I
but you're
trough
not
you
part of the
all.
group.
I trough you all the time.
That doesn't make you part of the wingman.
Yeah, it
Well,
does.
Arya doesn't do anything with you, and she's gonna be a wingman.
Soon. We're gonna get Joseph into this bitch.
Oh gosh,
What a
wingmen by
statement.
marriage. Anyway,
Moving on.
As long as Israel goes.
Right now, you all are riding on the way to Bryling.
Hey.
There's obviously stuff at Albedridge you have to handle with, but more specifically is that Rika, it's a holy Vishan day, kind of like Sunday for, for
Is it
Vishans.
horse night?
It's not horse
No.
night, but it is just a
Yeah,
standard-
generic
yeah.
holy day.
And right now there is a Vishan priest that's traveling through Bryling, and has decided to hold a service outside of the Hoshkars.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely go to that.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's why.
No.
Yep. And
What?
so,
Oh, I just hope it's not awkward for the Vishan priest about Albedridge, but I guess I'll
sure.
I'll favor that when we get to it.
Well, either way, he's holding it outside of the Hoshkars, so it's
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
quite a bit of distance away.
Okay,
So,
no problem.
all right, and that's where we're going to start this whole thing off is on with you attending that service.
what kind of a service is it? Just like a worship service, or
It seems like it's going to have full prayers. There's chairs set up outside,
Yeah.
chairs, and
can I donate? Can I send her with food and stuff from Abedridge?
that's fine. Sure.
Okay,
We get hungry when we pray.
I figure you like
Sure.
bird stuff. It's all right.
Yeah, we do.
My church just
Thanks.
Shalana just appreciates worshiping in general. She really respects.
Do you want
that
to
sort of
come? I'm
thing.
sure
No.
that.
They would
No,
hate that.
it would be awkward.
Yeah, I mean, they would hate that, but yeah,
All right. So
I'll tell you all about it.
you ride over there, and as you ride up, you notice that there are 3 Ixars.
Ooh.
One of them is obviously the priest based on the more elaborate Vishan symbols he has all over him. If you want to roll me like a, boy, I don't know, give me like a
Religion?
cultural lore check maybe.
Ooh, I do have cultural lore.
I'm already designing the screen in my head. This is great.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Good.
Cultural lore is +2. Some of those books from the Arcana Library. 18.
18. Yep. You can tell that the Vishan symbol on this Ixar is also in a box, in
Oh.
a square. Like you know how the hexagon is.
Family related?
No, the
Or dwarven?
Dwarven
Dwarven
related.
related.
So the box, is generally from the eastern side
Oh.
of the nation. So,
Yeah, I would know that.
so yep,
Growing up.
over there. Yep. There's that going on. You notice that the one
East Coast.
the Ixar that seems like is the priest of this whole thing, and then eventually begins to start to do service. Also has a fairly large set of these wings on his back.
Oh.
And you think something might be off on this? You want to roll me a d20 real quick? Maybe like
It's like a creature check.
yeah, something like that.
17.
17. You can tell that these, with your nice arcana abilities, you can actually tell these are probably some sort of like arcane trick of the eye. Like they're not real wings.
Oh.
But do they function as wings?
He's not showing whether or not they are or don't. Maybe they could. With your arcana, you think maybe they could actually make him fly. I don't
That's
know.
cool.
But either way, he's not flying right now, so.
Okay. I will go on up and I will do a Vishan salute. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that is. I'll just shake. I'll just hold out my hand for
Sure.
a shake.
Mm-hmm. He shakes your hand back.
Hey, welcome to Bryling. I'm Lady Rika of Dome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yep. Yes, welcome. Yeah, I look forward to your sermon.
It's very nice to meet you.
Yes. Have you met,
Such an honor.
obviously you probably have met the Hashkars?
Yes, we've talked for several hours now.
Okay, good.
You also notice milling about our 8 dark iron dwarves.
Oh, 8?
Yep.
It's kind of a lot.
None of them that you recognize immediately. You don't know them,
But they said that wouldn't they say that they would pass through and visit and things like that from the other city?
Sure.
I was actually going to send something to them, but anyway, go on.
I was going to say Dwemer's not too far away. I mean, that's...
It's not terribly far.
Oops, sorry.
I will nod to them in respect, but not talk to them.
Sure. Eventually, everybody starts to sit down as this Sir Cathalcric.
Oh, I won't know that name.
Cathalcric?
Yep. Stands up to give. Doesn't really bring any bells.
Yeah, okay.
It'd be a long shot if you could ever get anything from this guy. He gives up and gives a fairly standard, service. It's been a while since you've actually been to a Vishan service. I mean, a full-on one. I mean, I can't imagine the last time you've actually been to one.
Okay.
But then at the end of it, where he kind of starts to go on about other things, he talks about how Vishan has brought all of these powerful people here, and as he gestures towards the Hoshgars and yourself. Also, I should have mentioned this, quick backup, before he actually starts the service, Lady Vox lands behind all of you.
Awesome. I will salute her as well.
Sure. She nods. And she brought all of these powerful people here, and he nods towards you, Vox, and the Hoshgars. And as well as a race in need of that power. The flame of Ro has lost in these dark iron dwarves, and now it needs to be replaced with a flame even hotter than that, a flame of the Worm Queen. If this proud dark iron race accepts the strength of the Worm Queen, then I hope these powerful people that have gathered here will help get your homes back and help you get back into the mountains in which you belong. So you hear the gnomes, the dwarves are kind of like, you can see they're kind of like nodding their heads. So, but yeah, other than that, that's pretty much how the service
back into the mountains where they belong. Good luck with that one.
Just add it to my to-do list right after Equality for Dragonkind. Yeah.
Can you roll me like a cultural lore check again?
Yes, I will.
And just kind of talk about this kind of dark iron stuff.
9.
Okay, so.
Okay. Wait, but would I have a bonus because I learned about dwarven history from Moira?
Mm.
Damn. Okay.
Nope. Just kind of like news.
Okay.
So, at this point, everybody kind of gets up and they kind of begin talking to each other and stuff. People can just, talk to each other.
Oh, okay. That's a hint.
If you want to talk to anybody, you can. You don't have to.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I will go up to the Dark Guardian dwarves. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Lady Rika of Dome.
Oh, yes, we know you very well.
Oh.
You saved Margie here.
And I would do it again.
Oh, thanks again.
Rika's thinking, who? I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm glad that you could come out to see our service today.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. How is Dwemer treating you? I'm assuming that's where you're from?
It's going well, yes.
Yes. And
We find new people every day.
I almost just mentioned Moira, but then I remembered that I'm not supposed to, so I'm glad I didn't. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I really think that Vishan could help you enjoy to find new greatness.
Do you think that we could be able to get our city back?
Right to the punches! Right there!
You can see like hopefulness in their eyes.
Ironforge?
Yes. No, Ironforge is the Bronzebeard city.
Okay, because you can see how I'd be confused.
Sure.
There's Dark Iron, Ironforge.
Sure. They have the eastern western wastes.
Oh. Ah. I think that with the right diplomacy, it's possible that you might be able to. It's going to be a very difficult thing to do, but I will make it my top priority with my various connections.
When they say that, you can see hope kind of fill their eyes again.
Okay. Just don't expect a miracle. Okay. Sounds...
Writing checks you can't cash. And in the back, you notice like along a tree, like leaning on it, you can see Arena like just watching you.
Oh, God.
Not within listening distance though, she's watching you.
Guardian!
Yeah. and outside of the Dark Iron. But, I mean, I can only do so much. It's up to the Dark Irons to prove themselves with the Empire. I mean, a lot of people in the Empire still feel negatively towards you, and it's time to prove yourself and test your mettle. And
We should take our city back.
No. 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 Vishan rewards the ambitious, but I think that...
Vishan rewards the powerful.
And that's true, but your numbers are not great.
Not yet.
I think that's... I think that, hey, you've got a really nice attitude, but I think that this battle will be won by diplomacy and not force. Vishan rewards the powerful, but not necessarily always in battle.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're thinking. You can tell they're like lost in thought.
I don't think you should take the city. And I look at him. Don't take the cities. Okay. If you really feel that you should get back to your cities, I think that obviously making Dwemer a nice, thriving place is the first place to go. And when that's met a good standing, and when not just Dark Irons, but dwarves from all over the country, as well as other people and races, choose to live in Dwemer rather than some other cities, I think that when that happens, it will be a perfect time to petition for the king to take residence in western and eastern wastes. So focus now on rebuilding the city you've got, not the cities that you've lost.
We're just afraid that the humans are going to take over our cities before we have a chance to take them back.
I love watching this. This is the best right now because it's normally me.
I can understand your thoughts, but patience, not rashness, will win this fight.
Definitely one of the pillars of Vishan is patience.
No, but one of the pillars of Vishan is to be powerful, and sometimes, only sometimes, you have to be patient to be powerful.
Wise words.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, hey, I think I see somebody I know.
Yeah.
I'll go over.
Shiwana,
Yeah.
you want to come join us? Let's make this more awkward.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and talk to Irina, who's, I guess, staring at me.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Glad you talked to me.
What's new?
Rika, rumor around here has it that you're going to the Plane of Hate.
Oh gosh, how do they know?
Rumor. Oh? Well, it's true.
It's not a good idea. You shouldn't do it.
I agree. I don't think it's a good idea either, and I don't really care to do it. However, I must do it, because if I don't, some innocent people, not innocent, but some people I care about will get hurt if I don't go. I have to go.
Rika, you're much more important than anybody you're trying to help.
Oh, that's true.
I think you need to remember the value. I do not believe you value yourself as much as you should. The dragons of Baramos are putting a lot of hope on your shoulders. And if you go off foolishly to die in the Plane of Hate for some seeking of treasure, or whatever you're going there for, you'll throw your life away for nothing.
Don't worry, you're super important, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think... Don't worry, Irina. Clap my hand on her shoulder. It'll take a lot more than some demons from the planet to bring me down. We'll be in, we'll be out, it'll be fun. It'll be easy. Don't worry about me.
Plane of Hate is a hellscape from which no souls come out of. Joanna is a fine mage, but if Ganylon is the one running the show, he was very quick to kill my father and a bunch of my other friends.
Well, your father and a bunch of other friends were very quick to kill me, so...
Let's not forget very quickly how much he stands to gain if all of you happen to, well, die there.
Alright, Irina. Let's say the worst happens, and all of Dome, except for Ganailan, die in the Plane of Fate. I think that would look very suspicious to anybody in power, and I don't think Ganailan would get away with it. It might have been an accident. It probably will be an accident if that happens. But if it happens, I think that higher up people will think it was intentional, and Ganailan will not live. At least he will not live luxuriously as he can, and maybe even be put to death if that happens.
Well, that's the worst case scenario. Really quickly, Rika, tell me what the best case scenario if you're going to play a would be.
Well, the best case scenario, the only case scenario, is that my companions and I go to Plane of Fate, we do our business, and we leave.
Is that worth your life and the life of a lot of dragon kin if you were to die right now? What is your business that's worth more than their lives?
Don't you dare tell her. Mm-mm.
It's for me to know. Irina.
This is not some cave. This is not some dungeon or some scary forest. This is not some dragon over the ocean. This is the plane of hate. The domain of another god, and definitely not a friendly one. You and your friends are going to stand out so much in that landscape.
Have you been there?
I have not.
Because you speak as if you've been there.
You speak as if you've been there yourself, like you go there all the time. I just don't think you know what you're up against. I know how weak you really are, Zella. Fuck, Rika.
Yeah. Oh, really? I think I can handle myself.
I've seen you die multiple times, and if you die there, it's probably not coming back.
Do you think that I would enter a different plane or anywhere extremely dangerous without a little insurance?
Your insurance is the imp.
My insurance is not only the imp. I have ways of getting out of the Plane of Fate that do not include the imp. If the most dire situation happens and I find myself in the Plane of Fate and all of my other companions are dead, I will have a way out. And if I don't have a way out, then at least I know that I died fighting for the lives of my companions.
They're not worth it. And she walks away.
Okay. Cool.
You didn't refill on your tea?
Why?
Cool. This is hot. Don't walk away from me.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna chase her down. I don't really care. If she wants to have the last word, I'm not that revengeful. She can have the last word.
As you stand by the tree for a minute, I'm guessing gather yourself?
Well, I glare at her as she goes, yeah. So
Sure.
I'm standing by the tree.
Yeah.
And I'm gathering myself because I got a little angry. I mean,
Sure.
I gotta calm myself down.
Eventually you hear the voice of the farmer man Tanner kind of come up.
Oh.
So,
Hi, Tanner.
hey, Rika. Okay. I know you and me don't talk very much.
Yeah.
You can see he's kind of shaking and he's already nervous. He doesn't usually get shaken and nervous when he talks to you. Usually he's kind of like,
Are you alright?
I got a problem.
What's going on?
I gotta ask my grandpa to give me some time off.
Oh. Yeah, he's not gonna like that.
No, he's not gonna like that.
For what? If you don't mind me asking.
I was hoping to roll me like a something.
Insight?
Sure. Well, no, to get him to talk.
Oh. Persuasion?
Sure.
I got a +4.
I would say charm, but yeah, persuasion's fine.
16?
I don't want. I don't know. I just need a couple days off. And I'm just really scared.
Alright. You want me to come with you?
Sure.
Okay.
Would you be willing to?
Yes, but I think before we do that, we should go find Maldir.
Okay.
Because if you're going to be gone for that however long, since Maldir still owes the
Town.
town. Yeah, I forgot the cat's name. So town. I think that he should take over your spot as farmer while you're gone.
Oh, I already talked to him about it. He said he'd be happy to do it.
Oh, really?
I thought he already was farming.
He does
Well,
like one
but he
day a week.
splits time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said he'd be willing to do it. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. You want to talk to him now, or do you want to wait?
I mean, Grandpa seems pretty happy right now. You can see he's actually laughing as he's talking to the priestess.
Yeah. And you know, I look
priest.
around. I look around the room, the priest or whatever. And
Sure.
I say, it's probably better to do it in public. Maybe he will contain himself if he gets too angry.
It's a good idea.
It's gonna be
He's
okay.
nervous. And as he walks on over
Hey,
there.
you want some of this Jarrett potion?
Sure.
Okay. I give him some of this Jarrett cool down potion. You know.
You can see he actually visibly calms down a little bit. Okay.
Good, actually. Great. Okay.
Now he walks over there and he says, Silverwing? And
Oh.
what? Tanner, what do you want? Can't you see the big boys are talking over here? I want a couple days off. It's coming up soon. Next week. I already talked to Maldir. He said he'd be able to take my spot. You don't need me here all the time. And he says, no.
Silverwing, hear out your grandson, please. Not, I wouldn't say please. Hear him out.
I never get to leave. I'm always at this farm. I'm always working all the time. It's not fair. Maldir can handle it a couple days. It doesn't always have to be me. And even then, it's not harvest season. You don't even need me here for 2 days. Maldir's not particularly going to be doing anything at all anyway. He just kind of squints his eyes and he said, I said no.
Alan looked at Shatter. Keep going. You gotta be strong again, are you?
I'm taking a couple days off. You're not keeping me here. I'm not a prisoner.
Yeah.
You can see it's like you're like a little bit behind
Yeah.
Tanner. You can see the grandfather kind of eye you like a second. Fine, boy. You have your damn days off. And then he just kind of like rah, walks over.
How many people witness that?
You can tell, like, yeah, the talking around the people started quieting down. He's like, no, boy! You can tell they kind of like stopped talking and started looking.
Where's Irina? Did she watch that whole thing?
Arena was not around. When she walked away from me, she walked away from the scene, so.
Yes. Okay. Great, good job. I mean, yes, that was the way to do it. V-Chan would be proud.
Thanks, Rika.
Yeah. You gonna be okay though? I mean, on this trip?
Yeah, I'm gonna. And then you can see he's like, now that he's not so nervous, he actually feels a little better. He opens up a little bit more.
Well, I mean, he took the potion too.
Sure, yeah, you can see he calmed it down, so he's all. I was thinking about taking Jalen up to.
Minute.
Up to. Caldraco. Just to get away.
Oh, that'd be nice. I'm sure she would like that.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, okay. I know you've been really helpful to me so far, Rika. I was hoping. Can I borrow like 15 gold?
They give him 50 gold.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to repay you, but it'll be a while.
Hey, if it's for Minette, anything for Minette.
He smiles.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rika.
Oh. The 104 minus 50. Okay, no problem. Yeah, enjoy a good time. Stay away from anybody named Whiterun, which you will, so it's no big deal.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Because
I can do that.
Yeah. Oh wait, was Minette with us when we went up there?
But
And this guy's the.
trouble.
I said to him, so Keldrakel may not be the best city for you to go to.
But it's the closest. I mean, other than Rudge, but it's just a bigger version of this.
Well, I mean, Loxley is very nice. It's not that far off.
Sure, you can go to Loxley.
Yeah, maybe. It's got a lot of distractions.
Yeah,
You keep
sure.
your coin purse close to you.
Okay.
But I would go to Loxley
Okay.
rather than Keldrakel.
Yeah.
Probably Better call.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Stay out of the Moxie Banner.
Sure. So then really quickly, the player has pointed him away from the Dwarven Mountains where Manette's in trouble, towards the city of murder, theft, prostitution, right next to the Deadly Forest. Got it. Not a problem. So he thinks that's a great idea, and he'll take her to Loxley instead.
Why don't Seacrest? Just go to Seacrest. The port city, tourism. Just go to Seacrest.
Right. Yeah. I'm still there, right?
Sure.
It's actually Tanner. I'm second thoughts. You know, Loxley's way expensive. 50 gold's not gonna get you rid of our Loxley.
Oh no.
No, yeah. Actually, Seacrest is much closer. It's got like the painted. It's got like tourist distractions, painted caves and mermaids and shit. Feathers. There's canals. Picture this, Tanner.
Okay.
Right. Manette, you on the beach, strolling at sunset, sunlight, sunset. You watch. There's a dolphin in the distance. Just flips. And then Tanner looks at you and says, "Thank you for taking me, Tanner. This is the best place ever." So that's what I think.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. All right. I'll see if she wants to go to Seacrest. Sure.
Seacrest.
Yeah.
Definitely Seacrest.
Okay.
Great. And hey, you know what? There's 50 more gold. Enjoy your time at Seacrest.
He almost doesn't take it immediately. He says, I'm never going to be able to pay this much money. I haven't made this much money in my life.
Yeah, alright then, just the 50. And I don't expect repayment immediately. So, you know.
Okay.
Ever. Don't make him pay you back.
Tanner, don't pay me back ever.
There you go.
Unless
It's 50 gold. We make that in like... we pick it up along the way.
I stole a head from Ganailan for 50 gold.
You just got 1,500 gold that wasn't yours to take. Give him the 50 damn gold. Metagame.
Orphanages don't pay for themselves.
Well, okay.
Sure. He seems happy.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Don't pay me back. Pay me back. I don't give a shit. Just take the 50 gold and enjoy Seacrest.
Thanks a lot, Rika.
You're welcome. Yes.
All right.
I'm not gonna find Irina or talk to her or the dwarves because I'm just gonna like stay around Tanner.
Not even a problem, because over at Abed Ridge, during this time, right now, Priestess Mar is telling you that Manette and Jalen have both point out interest in the fact that they would like to complete their tests of devotion.
Okay.
In a way that they often have done that, in the way that actually you saw Senzati like finishing it up one time when you actually started this whole Bryling campaign, was the fact that the tests of devotion can be done by spending a lot of time with the holy book, the holy text of Rosimar. Specifically so much for whichever one, they both want to do it. Both of them probably shouldn't do it at the same time, because then we're going to be down 2 people. They're going to be out for the next 3 campaigns, where they can't be used.
Well, Manette can't do it because she's going on a trip.
Well, yeah. Do you want to just do Jalen then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then she will start that, and so for the next 3 games, she's going to be...
That's good with me.
Hey, you can read in the tent.
So yeah, that's a very long, like, little food, no training, just and also I was all like, what would the text of Rosimar be called? What's the Bible of your God?
Did you have a name in mind?
I don't know. I was gonna write one down. I was like, wait a minute, maybe Shonda's got a better one, or maybe you can think of one and come back to it next game.
I'll think of one and come back.
Sure, because Ganailan's got the Tomes of Fear, which is a 4-book series that are all based on Canterbury.
I was alright. Mine's gonna be the Chronicles of something.
Sure. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
All right. And then there is also another visitor, but they're staying right now in Podrick's Refuge, and we're going to wait for Rika to come here, because I feel like we're probably going to want all of us, based on what this person's talking about.
Do I have a minute to talk to Shawana?
Oh, sure, yeah. You can go over there.
And I'm going to tell her exactly what happened with Red Streak. I'm going to tell her, yes.
Okay.
I'm telling you because I need you to know that now I have him in my pocket.
Not literally.
Technically. I mean, he is now somewhat of an ally of mine. So, I like keeping my enemies close. As you can see, I tend to keep odd company sometimes. And he believes that you're dead.
That's good for me.
So, comforting for you I can keep a close eye on you, and I can keep an even closer eye on him.
The man known as Red Streak is a very dangerous elven man. He's killed a lot of people.
Witnessed him crushing a house, so I understand somewhat.
There are probably many cities across Sevo. He went to the Southern Empire because there was a bounty on his head here in Sevo. So I kind of wondered what happened to him.
The problem is he's acquired a bit of power just in his name.
He's a very powerful man too.
He knows how to manipulate, and I can see
Very
through
much
it.
so.
But I would rather know him and have him somewhat on my side than have him as an enemy. He's not somebody that I want to cross ways with in a bad way. Obviously, what he's done to the village is not something I want to happen again.
No.
So, I need you to know.
Okay.
That I know.
I trust that you can handle the situation because you have so far, and from a fairly self-centered point of view, I'm glad that I'm safe. I mean, if they think I'm dead, that's great.
He does. He was convinced that. I mean, I brought you up. I talked about you.
Sure.
I played into the whole, well, she was an enemy of the state thing. Because that's where he goes. He goes to the law to do his bidding for him. So I kind of kept it quiet and simple. And yeah, so you're good. Now you know. So if you see him around, which he won't come around, but if you do, that's why. So you don't need to be leery of anything.
Just be careful. He's a dangerous man.
Yeah, I can tell by the teeth.
I understand he might.
That was great.
He's probably only using the law in order to collect some sort of a reward. He's
yes.
not doing it for any.
I'm sure it's
legal
not.
purposes. So don't misdrew him. Don't misdrew him as somebody
No,
good.
he's a very selfish, dark soul. I can see it right in him. So through his shiny, pointed teeth.
Oh, so hot.
Anyway.
All right, uncomfortable, but she thinks at least you can handle it.
I mean, I keep spies and thieves in my refugee. I keep my enemies close. Not exactly enemies, but it happens.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. Are you back yet?
Sure.
Or are you done with the thing?
Yeah, I didn't hear that conversation, but I am back.
No, yeah.
Both.
That was a private conversation with Shawana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want Lucinda to know.
Sure, of course.
Aw.
Why would she?
It's like 8, right?
Yeah. You can see the Hugo dogs running on your feet when you're talking to Shawana.
Do we get
Distracted.
Lucinda points from the last Dome game?
What did you guys do cool last dome game?
Well, I did something cool last Dome game, and that was beat the Centaur King with my... Well, not beat. Nearly beat.
We're not quite at that part of the timeline yet, though.
Yeah, technically not there yet. And also,
Bummer.
yeah, that was pretty cool when you beat the Centaur King and lost to Gaion in literally less than 10 seconds. No, but I'll give you a point for the Centaur King one. That'll be something I'll have to remember to do. That was really cool.
Okay. Thank you, because that was cool. I mean, I didn't beat him, but I almost did, and that's the point. Anyway, go on. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
All right. Anyway, both meet up at a bed ridge. A visitor is currently at Pirate's Refuge, and so they're called over.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically, it's a visitor you actually know. It's an aqua goblin.
Is it?
Yep.
Wait, what is his name again?
Argan.
Shoot.
My name is Argan.
Eigen.
I'm the captain of the Pop Shop Pirates.
How you doing, Eigen?
I'm doing real good. How are you doing? I'm doing real good. You can see messes with his clothes, which are much nicer than the clothes he used to have before.
You look a little dry there. You want some water?
No, I'm pretty good. Oh, pretty good.
Business looks good.
No, business has been real good.
Good.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, so he comes up. He's got one of his other aqua goblin, it looks like a female aqua goblin with him.
Oh, who's your friend?
It's one of the crew. So I just thought I'd come over here and talk with you a bit more one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
More specifically, a bed ridge than the dome people, Oh, yeah. So, where'd you guys spend your money, huh? No, I don't care. It's cool.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
So, word is around town that you all ladies of a bed ridge are wanting to help my aquatic friends.
The mermaids? Oh, yes. I would love to help the mermaids, however,
Yeah, they're definitely in need of it, pretty bad shape. I haven't,
They are in bad shape?
what it is,
It's
yeah.
several rules to help them.
Hey, several rules. They really apply really well right up to the coast, but once you're kind of out to sea, they kind of don't really know what's going on, if you catch my drift.
You got a plan?
Well, my boats are always out on the water.
What sort of aid do they need?
Well, at this point, they're doing a lot of medical supplies. Look, a lot of arcane trinkets, medical supplies, that kind of stuff. They're needed that. They also need rebuilding supplies and stuff in order to rebuild all the damage that's been done to their city and whatnot. It seems like it was pretty bad. They lost a lot of people.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, well, they have like connections with the people from Gilded, so maybe they could get some of the supplies from them. I mean, even though it's part of the Empire, Gilded is still so far off the coast. The place, kind of gets run their own city, definitely. So, I was thinking, you guys were looking to donate money. I think I can find a way to channel that money in the right directions. Assuming Eigen gets a cut.
Doesn't look like you need much of a cut.
I'm always need a cut. You always look nicer, am I right?
Need a bigger earring, do you? My concern is if I'm caught associating with money that goes to those mermaids, and I understand that the coastline is kind of where the civil line ends. I've already been reprimanded once, so that's my worry.
I am the civil. I mean, I'm part of the civil army, or the civil navy, if you would. That's what me and my boats are, part of.
It's true.
I need to do it under an alias. I can't do it under my name. If you want to help me. So the money will get them the supplies from Gilded?
How much money do you were thinking?
I don't know how much money you're looking to donate. I mean, it seems like it's a... Look, hey, you all are really nice people. It seems like a bottomless pit out there, if you catch my drift. You know what I mean? Like, you could be dumping money in these people forever. I don't know what's going to bring them back.
That's true.
They're pretty wrecked.
Oh, gosh.
To be quite honest, I think it'd be better off if they just abandoned the place altogether. But it's a lot of their homes, so I think they ain't going to leave.
I think they're not going to leave.
Well, here's how we can do it.
Is there an orphanage in Gilded?
It's an island, so I don't know.
There's about to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. There's about to be an orphanage
I
in
think there
Gilded.
should definitely be an orphanage in Gilded.
So we're going to donate some money to an orphanage in Gilded, and there might be some left over.
Yeah, definitely. Orphanages cost about...
I don't know. I don't know how much money the church has. I don't remember. I wrote it down somewhere. Did I write it in here? I think I wrote it on my sheet. Where's that one sheet with all the... Is it in here?
Should be, yeah.
What, with all the orphanages?
No, with my church stats.
Sure.
Is it a half sheet or a full
It's half
sheet?
What percentage of cut are you looking at?
10%? Or,
I was thinking 10%.
or, I'm a nice enough guy. I can always use favors.
You want a favor token?
I mean, the Bedridge is its own place. I get a favor token from you guys.
How will we
It
know?
wouldn't be from Obed Ridge. The thing that concerns me about you having a favor token is if you're caught.
You know what? That's a good point. Maybe we just go with 10%.
I'm thinking the 10% might be better for me.
It might be better.
Sure.
How will we know that this gets to the mermaids? I mean, we won't be traveling with
Yeah,
you.
I need some sort of confirmation.
What can I do?
Who is the tribe leader Who is the mayor in Gilded?
Sure.
I don't want Gilded to know what we're doing. I need to keep this as we. I say I a lot. I'm sorry. I'm used to Abed Ridge being like my church. I need this to have as few strings attached to it as possible. I need the channel to be as small as possible.
The smallest we can do is one of us rides with him, make sure everything goes as he plans. That might take a week, but I don't want to see our gold get lost. So, in the cracks. So I think that
If we do the orphanage,
yeah,
we are going to build an orphanage,
yeah,
and then there will just be some overflow, because you're going to need supplies for the orphanage, and you're going to take it to the mermaids. Is that what's going on?
That's what we could do. Sure. That's what you want to do?
So, it's for 10%.
What if we had Minette stay with them? Not Minette. Shit. Senzati. Go with them.
I don't want to send a girl alone.
Senzati can handle it.
Well, the other thing is I really don't... If he... Which I trust your abilities, sir. If he is somehow caught by some sort of Sevo guard of the coast, and she's with him, it is again tied back to... I need nothing from Abed Ridge to be... To go there. So, I need something from the mermaids. You get me something from them. No, why are you winking at me?
What am I talking about? Twitch. Just a little outside of water, you know?
Are you married?
I'm not.
I thought you were married.
Oh, I am. I forget what I said in the last game.
He said he was married.
I'm definitely married. Mm-hmm.
So your wife or husband?
Mm-hmm.
They love you?
Mm-hmm.
At least, maybe on this first trip, they can take a little vacation with us here.
What do you mean, like? See, I trust him. It's him getting caught that I don't trust.
Oh. Yeah, because I don't trust him. With all due respect.
I do. He wasn't. He didn't jerk us over from Anexia.
That's true.
Stop that. Stop. Stop. You can wink, but none of the grinding of the teeth.
Sorry about that. I'm not used to being so far out of water, you know?
I'm sure.
So far away from the water and stuff.
What do you think of
That
invisibility
must be what it
potion?
is.
Invisibility potion?
What were you saying?
Nothing.
The worst part of something.
Just being so far out of the water, you know?
I have to get my cockatrice out. Okay, anyway. I need something from the mermaids. I need confirmation from the mermaids. Can I send you a parchment and have them sign it?
Can parchment work underwater?
I'll get a magical parchment.
Well, you know, they do have waterproof parchment. I know a guy. I do actually.
At some point, you can see Jalen. No, Jalen's starting her devotion, so Minette come in and say that Joanna has something very important to talk to you about.
Alright. Excuse me, Egan. I'm gonna telepathically say to you, do you want to set up the tent for him so he can chill out for a minute?
Settle the what?
Set up the tent.
I'm not in my tent.
He's fucking dying over here. He's like a Magikarp flopping away.
He doesn't look like he's dead. He doesn't even look thirsty.
I'll make Hope draw him a bath or something. I need to take a minute. Do you want like a bath or something? You seem itchy.
Good, no. Just, you know.
Glass of water.
No. Hey, this is just how I am, you know.
Alright. What's up, Joanna?
So she kind of like takes you aside and then says that the captain that you're talking to right now, that's fine, but the person that he's with is not a goblin. That is an illusion.
Oh, thank you. How do you know?
And she gestures to her glasses.
You have those. Alright. I'm gonna walk back into the room.
Yeah.
You're in the room with him. You don't know yet.
Oh, I don't know yet?
This is just me.
Alright.
Who's your friend, Egan?
Oh. This is one of my crewmates.
Crewmates?
Mm-hmm.
Thought I could trust you, though. That's a problem.
Huh?
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 Who is she or he really?
What am I talking about?
The spell on your friend over there, the illusion spell.
You can see that the other person kind of like frowns a little bit. What am I talking about? I think we can just go.
No, you're not going to go.
Okay.
And I'm going to stand by the door, and I'm going to put my hand on my sword, and I'm going to say, who's your friend?
Okay, look, buddy. Look at this. She caught you. Look, she's way smarter than you thought. They're really starting to kill dragons. And then you can see that the person's sad, and you can see that they take off a necklace, and then it becomes the form of a, seems like a human.
Who are you? Male? Female?
My name is Axel.
Alright, Axel. I don't mean to make you sad, but I also don't like when people lie to me. An illusion's a lie. Why are you like this?
We were afraid that you would, even with the smallest bit of possibility, still continue to try to help the mermaids, even though we warned you not to do that.
Okay, so you're with the,
Yes.
the thing. Yeah.
I am part of the Royal Guard.
You tricked me. I'm not okay with this.
And even with the slightest bit of possibility of helping the mermaids, even though this pirate was going to take 10% of it, you would still...
Yes, I would still help the mermaids, because it's my fault.
It is not your fault.
It is my fault.
They are not from our nation.
Directly my fault.
It's not our problem.
Directly my fault.
Still not our problem.
It's directly my fault.
Still against the king's decree, Lady Shilana.
I have seen many things against the king's decree. Many, many things against the king's decree that nothing is done about. This one, helping somebody else that
From
may
another
gain-
nation. If they would like our help, they will join us like other nations have before. You too, Lady Rika, both of you.
Look, we were not going to give to the mermaids. We were merely entertaining the possibility of expanding our horizons.
Roll me like a bluff check.
Yes.
Please roll high.
Well, I'm not completely lying. 21.
You see the guy just looks. You'll disappoint him.
I disappoint you. You come into my church, my holy place, and lie to me, and I disappoint you?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Just like, he just shakes his head. This is your last warning.
Alright.
Both of you, the mermaids are out of your reach. Let them stay there. If they would like help from us, they only have to ask.
They probably don't even know how to ask.
Oh, trust
Can
me.
you speak exotic?
Those channels are open. We're in communications with them right now. If they would like help, they
Why
only
didn't you
have
tell me that then? Why did you come in here and lie to
The
me?
mermaids are not your problem.
They are my problem.
They are not your problem.
You know that they were my problem before, and you know that I'm going to keep making it my... Well, I'm probably not going to keep making it my problem now, but you know that it was my problem before. You know that I sent somebody there to help them without knowing that it was beyond the Sevo's help. A channel was open to me. Nothing was said to me about you guys going in and helping them. So, I took what I could. This is a place of worship, and you did this to me. That is so wrong.
We thought that you lords and ladies, out of...
The lords don't have anything to do with this. This is me.
that you people of Dome,
It's not Dome, just Shilana.
Shilana and Rika, both of you, the king will hear about this.
Okay. Keep her out of it, though, because it's me. It's all on me.
Well, it's too bad you're part of the group, because everyone was going to be punished.
Punished? We didn't do anything.
You were
Just because we entertained the thought
of
does
helping
not
the
mean
mermaids.
we did it. But did we do it?
You didn't.
No, we
Only-
didn't.
We have sent aid as Sevo to countries that are not ours before. I don't see a difference.
The king has accepted it once in a while. It has happened rarely, but it does happen on rare occasions when the king allows it. He is not allowed this. Do this again and your lady statuses and your lord statuses will be stripped from you.
Alright.
If you do not want to abide by the king, then that's fine, but then don't act like you are lords and ladies of the kingdom.
When have I acted like a lady anyway?
Then lose your title now. Then walk away. That'll be completely fine. And then he gets to go.
I'm in front of the door,
Sure.
and I'm gonna look at Egon, whatever he is.
He just looks at you like with pitiful eyes.
No, you're not sorry. You were about to be sorry. I'm sorry we did you a favor with that dragon. Egon and Mr. Axel. So, I won't be fooled again.
Sure.
Don't come to us for help. Ever again. At least me.
Okay. You look sad, but I guess that's what it is.
You have anything you want to say?
I don't know. Yeah. This country was built on a very strong foundation of warring principles and enforce aggression. And I don't disagree with that. Being a Vishan worshiper, I agree with aggression. However, power is also granted to those sometimes with, I feel like I said this before today, patience and allowances are made for those who are less off from ourselves. The mermaids, the dragons, the dark iron dwarves, the gnomes, the Southron people, they all needed our help. Some groups we decided to help as a nation, other groups we didn't. And with groups that we don't, we will reap those rewards, which have been proven and might still be proven to be dire. Ignoring situations like the mermaids and letting them suffer will not turn out well for us. And I do not believe, respectfully, that allowing them to suffer in this way will help strengthen our empire.
Hey, Rika, who are you arguing with? I'm not the king. If you would like to bring up possibilities of the state, then go talk to the king. Go talk to your High Lord. I don't know. I can't make decisions of the state. I only enforce them.
With trickery.
Well, I'm only saying this so that when you report to the king, at least you, Axel, will have a better idea of our standing, and if the king has further questions and will condescend to talk to you further about it, perhaps you will at least keep our thoughts in mind, even if you do not voice them.
Just don't break the law anymore. Look, alright? Look, give me like a diplomacy check.
That was a good speech.
That was good.
It's
a good one.
That was very good.
that was good. Diplomacy, I got a plus 6. Ooh, 19 plus 6.
Okay. Look, fine. I won't report any of this. Alright? Just don't do it anymore. You guys have done a lot of great stuff for the kingdom. I know that. Just don't. We're in the middle of something very important right now. I think we might be able to get these mermaids to join our side. I'm thinking a little bit more help, especially good financial help, and they might not join our side, okay? Just don't do it anymore.
Perhaps you would have let us know that when you reprimanded my,
We tried to tell you to not help the mermaids.
Telling me to not help the mermaids doesn't tell me why not to help the mermaids. You
Because
just said
the
it was
king-
against the law. If you maybe would have been a little more
The king's law is law.
insightful and told me that you were making progress with them, I would not have made any attempt. Not any.
Thank you for your forgiveness, Axel. We appreciate it. And we will not help the mermaids anymore, if that is the king's wish.
At all, because we haven't helped them at all.
Well, yes, at all.
Great. Can I go?